Good morning, boys and girls. It is I, your good friend, North Staten Island, and I'm about to do the most exciting thing on the face of the earth. And you're absolutely right. That involves debugging code. So I'm just going to load this up. Because we all know the most exciting thing in the world is watching VS Code load. Then we have to load this. And then we get this crap. And as you guess, if you can see my personal life here, there's just something I was looking up. There's YouTube, obviously, an inbox. But at least out of these 8 of them, 2 of them have to deal with debugging code. One of them is this, and I think one of them is some project I'm actually getting paid for. So we're going to go to backend, and npm start this. Actually, no, we're not going to do that because we have to spell it correctly. Now we're going to go to the front end. And we're going to start this because, well, you have to start it in order to debug it. I don't know what we did last time. How come we didn't push it? I don't know what this is. At least it's not crashing. If someone doesn't crash, it's usually good. But county individual. This was the next one we're working on, so maybe we finished it a bit last time. So let's just load it up. Localhost. Go to county. And figure out what this is. Alright. This is the thing we worked on last time. As we see 252.7. We're fine there. Basically, this is just to make sure I'm not fucking this up. Meh. I guess it did work. Okay. So now we click on the individual and we get this error. Cannot read properties of undefined. Of course it's at that. The problem is with these stupid errors, you don't know what number it is. Or a line. So it makes it kind of difficult to read it. Line 47. No, that's not the error. But if we look at this again, reading 0. So I don't know where it's. I don't know. Let's just be going insane. Okay. So it's probably going to be state.county.county.judges 0. Let's see what it is. There's nothing better in life than... Okay. As we see, total cases year. Total cases day. Total probation year. What the hell's this? Good, that's empty. This is empty as well. So we know we want this. County. Unless, of course, that's not what we want. Maybe we want something else. But as we see here, undefined reading 0. I know you can't read undefined. We knew that by now. Camden, CAM. That's fine. Which county individual? And as we see here, we're not fetching that. So we didn't even get to this part yet. Fetch county individual. Let's go look what this looks like. Landing random. Individual county. Yep, up, 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 up. Okay. And this code looks okay. Obviously, the main issue is we have the 0. And we have state.county.county. Let's get rid of this. Basically, we just want to see if this thing wakes up. 1. Because at the time being, I don't even think this is what we need for this. So I'm just going to go ahead and just comment these out. See if this thing lives. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, as you see here, county, individual, Camden, we're now up and running. We can see what this looks like. So at least we're getting somewhere. Okay, we got 3 judges there. Raggedies. Maybe that's why Raggedies became a judge, because he was just so, like, humiliated because he was made fun of him because of his name, so he became a judge. You know, to get back at people. Nah, I don't think that's the case. Okay, so let's figure out what we could do. Judge, so it's going to be county dot county dot judge crimes. Dot judge crimes and 0. And this is going to be 1, and that's going to be 2. So we're just going to copy and paste this. I think these were, I forget what the hell the variable was. Sometimes it helps us to, not fluent by any means, but sometimes just writing something in a second language, at least this way. I don't know, because otherwise it's all your variables are just going to look the same. Sometimes it makes sense for something to like be similar to another variable, but it's typed completely different. I don't know what the hell I just meant by saying that. Basically, this means another judge too. So it's kind of like if you're going to type that in English, but you want a variable to mean the same thing, well, there you go. So now we could literally use a variable called another judge too, and I guess we're good then. But the good news is, of course, we're getting somewhere. At least we're not erroring out. So, figure out why this one is working. Judge. This needs to be capital Judge. And this needs to be capital Judge. That's right, we get to change variables all around. Isn't this exciting? This is what happens when you choose to change all your variables around. You have to change everything. Average incarceration year. Nope. You have to go here. And you have to be that. And the good news, of course, is that at least all these things are the same, so it's just... I mean, you can't copy and paste everything, but... it's better than it was. At least you don't have to copy and paste everything. No, probably is going to have no choice but to do the... kind of like it was with the other ones with the button. I mean, there's just so few felony sentences that it just makes sense to have that. And yeah, so I think that's just going to be the same setup. At this point, I just don't know how else to actually fix it. And this makes me think something's fucked up. Can't have everything exactly the same. Yeah, we fucked something up. Oh yes, I see what we did. Judge crime 0. And we can't have consts. 1 and 2. The good thing that these other variables are the same, but well, reading 0. What gives? Three properties of undefined, reading 0. But I obviously had this working quite well a second ago. Weird. I'm feeling lazy today. Laziness is the... Hey, why is this error populating? Oh, cool. think longer. And as soon as I send this, I'm going to probably figure out what the answer is, but... Oh yeah, that's... I should know this. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to make a bunch of question marks. And the funny thing, of course, is I already have this working. I already had this working, and I don't know what I did to screw it up. They have dots in front of these. I'm just gonna do this and play with. Okay, because we see this came in. Now we have a 404 error. Let's have one just see if we can get this to start up. And I obviously forgot to give them the code. Okay. You go on top of use effect. Yes, code goes from the top to the bottom, and that's coding 101. Gotcha. Alright. Let's just fix this. That's what happens for gobbledygook. And as we see here, it is erroring out in the back end. Therefore, it doesn't matter what we do, I think. Stein shooter. The only good thing is that... What the hell was we gonna do? No, it actually works fine now. Never mind. I wasn't working before. So what happens when you update the front end, assuming the back end is like good? Still think something's mushy with the back end. Even though I think it's kind of like if there aren't 3 judges in it that dupe at a crime, then it usually just somewhat gracefully fixes it by just making an NA for the judge. So at least in that aspect, it's not that bad. Alright, and we're going to have to stop this recording for no other reason than I have to get ready for work. But this is No Sentinel signing out. At least we accomplished something today.